You're right there, ladies and gents, how is it going? I'm out on the South Downs, up on Bignor Hill. Got my Trek Powerfly e-bike here with me, and we're going on a sort of 26-mile explore, and what a glorious day. I haven't really got a lot more else to say other than look at all this blue sky. Yeah, let's have some more of this, please. It's just been grey, hasn't it? So yeah, I'm out enjoying what I hope to be the nicest day of the year, and all new trails for me. I'm more of a motorcyclist, so I'm riding on bridleways and things that I wouldn't be able to ride on my motorcycle. So it's all good. But like I say, we're right up on Bignor Hill at the moment. Over in that direction is some Neolithic fort burial ground or something or other. And we're heading that way over to the Trundle. And once we get there, we'll have ourselves a cuppa and then head back. So I've parked my van up here, and yeah, it should be a good little ride. 26 miles, not sure what exactly to expect, although some of the contours were pretty tight and close together, so there's going to be some steep climbs, so I'm definitely going to be making the most of that e-bike motor. But right, let's crack on, shall we? Let's see what today has in store for us. I'm not going to record the whole thing, I'll just stick the camera on when it looks pretty or has got some interesting trails and stuff like that. But it's going to be hard to not put it on because the South Downs are just so beautiful. They're really beautiful. Cameras don't do it justice, but I'm loving it. Seeing all out into the distance without clouds of grey and rain and stuff anywhere. Anyway, right, let's go, let's have some fun. Although the sun is shining, it's still pretty chilly, only about 5 degrees, so it's not too awful, but yeah, it's going to mean I want to make sure I warm up a little bit before we get all excited. And I've gone wrong already. Have I gone wrong? Yeah, as you can imagine, I'm very glad that the sun is shining, all this blue sky, and no rain for a bit. Yeah, very lucky to have today off work. So yeah, it's all good. I have made the mistake though of leaving all my spare batteries in the van, I think, for the GoPro, so I'm going to have to be very thrifty with my battery use on this camera, and definitely only show you the highlights, I'm afraid. I just wish that these cameras would show views better, but you just don't get distance from them very well at all. But we're looking out over to the south of the UK at the moment, and that, I'm not sure, but that might be the Isle of Wight ahead of us, or it might not, don't know. Oh my god, but it's certainly a dead tree here. Can we get around it? Let's hope so. So over there we've got the sea, and some wind farms out at sea over in that direction. That peak of land over the trees there, which you probably can't see, I'm not sure if that's Portsmouth or if that's part of the Isle of Wight. I don't know if we'd even see the Isle of Wight from here at the moment, but if it's not Portsmouth, it could be Chichester waters, I don't know, but yeah, it's along the coast-ish, and we're sort of heading that direction, although not going all that distance, just heading to the Trundle, which is basically the next hill along really. I think that's kind of how it works. It's my first time using the Garmin properly. Got a GPX file put on it, and hopefully it'll work. I've turned the sound off because that was just really annoying, but I don't know how to get this stupid arrow that keeps showing up in the middle of the screen switched off of it. I do wish that would go away, but it just seems to like being where it is, which is really annoying. It's absolutely lovely going through these tree tunnels. I do wish I'd bought some sunglasses though. Sun is strobing through the tree branches. Nice. So for those of you that don't know, this is pretty much Stane Street, most of the route, which is old historic Roman road. Been here for 1,000 years, 2,000 years or so. And sadly is in a better state than a lot of our actual roads. If those of you are interested, back at the start, which was Bignor Hill, there's an old Roman villa just down the bottom of the hill from there, and I did a visit to that on my sister channel, which is motorcycle related, but if interested I'll put a link in the corner if I'm able to, or a link in the text and description on the video. But yeah, really interesting video, really interesting visit. Don't know if it shows on the camera, but if any of you know what that stupid blue arrow means in the middle of my screen stopping me being able to see the navigation and how to turn it off, or if it's important, let me know in the comments below. Yeah, I mean, it might be telling me I'm off course, but this course has got arrows on it saying it's this way, so I'm assuming I'm not off course. Who knows? But it doesn't take long of cycling, even with a bit of downhill, to warm up. Kind of wishing I bought some straps so I could lose the mid layer I've got on. I like this overlay just for the road bits because it's visible on the tarmac, and it also does keep the wind off. But I think the base layer would really be enough today. Don't really need anything else once you get warmed up, do you? This is just mega, this is. It's out in the middle of nowhere. Out in the middle of nowhere, just enjoying the countryside. Fantasticals. Absolutely blooming fantasticals. This bike makes mincemeat of climbs. Just makes it so easy. So easy. Mega. I'm 100% sold on e-bikes, which is a good job seeing as I bought an e-bike. I seem to have worked out by tapping that blue button I can make it go away. It just doesn't stay gone, it keeps coming back. I think it's sort of telling me there's a change in direction. It's just really annoying. So just go away, I don't care about you. Stop it. And again, so go away. This is a mindless detour. It's taking it up here and then jinking back down to the trail we were already on. But it's pretty, and I got another climb out of it. Might be doing it on motor, but still getting some exercise from all this. Lovely jubbly. So we're down at Goodwood Racecourse now, making good progress. I don't know exact mile numbers, but we're crunching through them. I haven't been there for many years, but the coast looks like it's getting closer. I think this is one of the steeper climbs today. It's not that steep, to be honest, so maybe it's not. But such beautiful scenery. Wonderful, wonderful getting out. I keep saying it, but getting outdoors is good. It's fantastic. And with this a yellow sun shining down, it is absolutely glorious. It really, really is. So happy right now. Right, well, this is as high as I can get up this hill. I don't think I'm supposed to be here, to be honest, on this. Yeah, I took a wrong turning earlier, and yeah, I sort of ended up here. The route auto guides you to a new route, so yeah, possibly it's led me astray. I'm really unimpressed with that Garmin. I'm sure it works great once I learn out how it works, but I don't know how it works, and yeah, it's potentially getting me where I shouldn't be. But hey ho, we go that way. So this is the Trundle. I've got to go down it to come back up it though, because I plan on riding up that green lane there. I've just got to check the route, make sure I'm allowed to go the way I want to go. I really don't know if the camera can pick it out, but over there you've got that lump of land. We saw that earlier on, and I do think that that is the Isle of Wight now. And I may be wrong, but I think that's the Isle of Wight over there. But what a pretty day. What an absolutely glorious, glorious, pretty day. Fantastic. Nice. Right, well, I've already been through some deep water, and the walkers that I've just chatted to said that this one is a little bit deep. Obviously, it all depends on where you go through it as to where it's deep and stuff, doesn't it? But I'm going to try and do what I've just done on that one, and let's stay to one side a little bit. It could mean that puts me in a rut, which would be deeper, or yeah, this is deep. E-bike is good, e-bike is good, don't drown the e-bike. We're okay so far. I am a long way from the van. That one wasn't too bad. This one is a bit more flowy. Yeah, it looks alright actually. I do very much have wet feet now. What's a day without sogginess, eh? This is really cool. Still my bearings no good though. Nice. Survived it. Okay, so I think we are now kind of at the bottom of Chalk Lane, or whatever it's called, which is the lane up to the Trundle, I think. I am getting very annoyed with this sat nav. It's useless. Pretty sure it's 100% operator error, but it shouldn't be difficult, should it? It's a very pretty little village, this. Feel sorry for all of those on the houses right on the floodplain there. I should have stopped at the Royal Oak, or wherever it was called, the pub back there. I had planned on the top of this hill being my break for a brew, because there always used to be a little coffee pop-up cafe thing there, but it's not there anymore. Well, it's not there today. I get it seasonal, but it is like a lovely day. Bugs. So yeah, I just have to go the full route without drinking anything. Idiot not bringing anything. I remember the first time I came up here on my trail bike, my motorbike, and I was quite new to it all back then, and I was like, blimey, this thing goes on forever and ever and ever, and it's a proper long hill. I wouldn't say it's mega steep, but it's steep enough, and yeah, I was complaining about it on the motorbike. Well, now I'm on a bicycle, all but an e-bike, and I'm riding up it, so yeah, it's alright. I've been very conservative with my battery usage on the camera, so apologies if this video doesn't have a lot of substance to it, but I forgot the other spare batteries, and I just didn't want to miss out on some good bits recording some average bits. Although actually, as far as average bits goes, there hasn't been much in the way of average bits. It's been a wonderful ride, it really has. I mean, I'm as good as at the halfway point here, because now it's turning around and going back the other way, but a slightly different route. Although I wonder if it is a different route. I think actually the way back is the way I came, and I should have gone a different way to here, I think. I don't know, I might be all wrong. Maybe that's why my sat-nav's been giving me a hissy fit. Maybe I should have read the instructions. I think I could climb this on a regular bicycle. Don't think I'd struggle on the way up this. I would struggle with some of the stuff I've done today, but the main thing is it would have just taken a lot longer, and I'd have definitely needed to have brought hydration with me, especially considering there's no coffee stop here at the top of this blooming hill. Pain in the bum. So it's nice just having a mooch, you know, not trying to go fast, just enjoying the terrain, the countryside, the fresh air, and definitely that sunshine. Well, even if I might have missed out some other bits on the way here, I'm glad I managed to capture cycling up this, because it's a lovely lane, this, a lovely lane. I don't know if it's actually part of Stain Street, or if the one that goes across the top there is Stane Street. Not sure, can't remember. But it's all roads lead to Rome, and all these historic lanes are kind of all pretty much Roman roads, I think. So with all that water I've gone through, I guess it's not much different from jet washing a bike, is it? And I know we shouldn't do that. I have done, but just because it was gipping, and the bike lives in my house, and the weather was so atrocious, I really couldn't face cleaning it outside with a bucket and sponge. So I took it to the petrol station and just gave it a little bit of a spray down. But yeah. So regarding bearings, do you do any servicing on yours? Or do you just wait till they start grinding and then replace them? Be nice to know if there's any tricks, sorry, words can fall out of my mouth sometimes. Yeah, it'd be nice to know if there's tricks of the trade that would get the bearings living a little bit longer. That's what it is, I guess. I can't imagine they're hugely expensive to replace. It's just a pain in the bum, isn't it? Pain in the bum. Whew. Just kind of like looking at the sat nav now, and it is jinking us, but I don't know if it's jinking us in the same way we came here or a slightly different route. I know it's supposed to be different, but we also possibly came the wrong way initially, so yeah. Oh, right. Okay, guess this is the Trundle done. Both up and down. Nice. So over to the left, you can't see it, I don't think we'll get a view of it, I think it's too many trees. But over to the left is the Weald and Downland Museum, which is a kind of like a living village type thing of ye oldie times. My grandma used to work there as a volunteer many years ago. Always used to fascinate me going there, even as a child. I really should go back there and explore it one day. Oh mate, this is pucker, it really is. Something is rattling, and it shouldn't be rattling. And I don't know what it is.
Keep that bike. Drop aside.